Oh, welcome back to Unscripted, and welcome to the Trending Topics table.
Oh,
you guys, we have got quite a few topics to get to, but let's start with the Menendez Brothers update. If you guys were not watching yesterday, they've been in prison for more than 3 decades. Their original sentence was life in prison without the possibility of parole. But the Los Angeles DA, George Gascon, has requested the brothers be resentenced and eligible for parole. Okay. So,
go for it.
I don't want to start first.
Okay.
I want to see what you guys have to say.
Here's my thing. I'll start because I probably have the
least amount of
thoughts
skin
on
in
this.
the game.
Yeah, because I know about it, but I haven't super followed it. Here's my thing. So I am interested to see what happens because all I really know is from the public anyway is that I feel like this is a very hot take controversial kind of thing because I think you're one way or the other. I think you either are very much like these men were in prison in their own home and now they've been in prison for 30 years and they deserve to finally be free.
It's like a Gypsy Rose all over
yes,
again.
but then there's the other side where people are like, no, they did what they did and they deserve to be in there, and at the end of the day it was murder, right? So it's interesting because I'm very interested to see how this keeps playing out. I have not watched any of these documentaries that I'm coming out or the Ryan Murphy show, so I don't really know a lot of the details.
Yeah.
So I don't really know where I stand. I guess what I will say is, off the little I know, I just hope that whatever happens, and maybe if they are innocent, I hope that those men do get freedom within their own minds if that is truly where this is going. Because everyone deserves that, but.
I think that people have to remember, though, it's just eligibility for parole, which means that these men can still absolutely be serving time in prison or be 60 plus when they get out if they were to. I'm with you where there's it's a double-edged sword where you at the end of the day still create or committed a crime. And for me, it's not though that committing a crime against what was happening to you because that's horrific what was happening. It's how it was handled after. You know, and that's where, that's the same thing with Gypsy Rose. It's hard to then sometimes think that she's as innocent as she is because she then packed up and left with her boyfriend and tried to,
Well, and with
it's
the
all
brothers,
the aftermath of how they acted.
Yeah, it was they went shopping and were really weird about it, right? Or, I don't know. I don't really know a lot of details.
So basically, after they committed the crimes killed their parents, point blank, very close range, they went on a shopping spree. But you have to remember, Lyle was 21, Eric was 18. It was finally getting a little taste of freedom from the prison that was their house. Their father did horrible things to them, allegedly, for years on end. So I'm kind of in the headspace of if they have rehabilitated themselves to a point that they can be reintroduced to society.
I don't think they're a threat to the public.
I don't think so either.
That's my, I definitely think it was
Get them out on parole, see how they do.
Well, we saw Gypsy Rose, she about went back in.
Right?
But there is an adjustment phase. They were what, in the 80s then when that all, was it 80s or 90s?
The 90s they were sentenced, but
the
80s the
world has changed drastically. Imagine literally you'd come out like a time capsule.
Yeah, and I like the point you said of if they're able to kind of reintroduce and reacclimate themselves to society, because I think that's something that these people get shortcutted a lot. Same with Gypsy Rose. Is none of us had those childhoods, so it's so hard to say.
It is. It's really hard to be
they don't
in
deserve
this
it or
chair.
They can't act this way because I'm well, we don't know though. I would say I had a fairly normal childhood, especially in comparison to the Menendez Brothers or someone like Gypsy Rose, right? So I don't know what that's like. I never had to experience this prison within my own home and then finally getting out and trying to just figure out the world on my own. You know?
And like Bree said, it's just the possibility of parole.
Yeah.
So, again, they could still spend the rest of their life in jail.
Or another 30 years,
however many years. Okay, so another jail story. Little lighter. Lighter. Todd
Tax
Chrisley,
fraud.
reality TV star, Chrisley knows best. Well, he's in jail for money, tax fraud, tax evasion.
And I can't help it. I love him.
Me too.
That Chrisley Knows Best was literally one of my favorite shows.
I agree. My mom and I used to watch it together.
So extra.
So he's in jail for a few, over.
It's supposed to be 30 years.
It's quite some time. But
I did not know it was that long. Oh my gosh.
He got fired from his jailhouse job in the chapel for being too chatty.
Okay, it's the way that all of us would also get fired for that.
I was just saying, you know what?
Also, if you watch the show, that totally makes sense for him.
Yeah.
So
but also, what else are you supposed to do in jail?
Right.
Literally.
You're too chatty.
And here's the thing. So he was getting too chatty with a certain group of inmates. They were in like the
it almost was like a
drug
conspire-
rehabilitation program that the officers were not about.
They felt like it was too like.
Maybe it was too but they're not sure what he was talking to them about. So, but to can him from the chapel, which is bringing him joy. He's a very religious person.
Yeah.
And he loved getting to see, like pass out the Bibles and the scripture and you talk to people. It's like, yes, did he commit a crime? I guess so, allegedly. But let him have this. Let him have this in jail.
Well, and I was gonna say, it probably gives him purpose in there as well. I mean, you're disconnected from your family. Him and his wife really loved each other. They're disconnected now too.
She's over in another place.
Yeah, and so it's like I feel like you're just trying to find something to get you through this time, and maybe that was his thing. Okay, I do want to flip this on its head a little bit and bring the other angle of this in, other aspect, which is his wife. There's been rumors that she could get out soon because she may be more innocent, quote unquote, than what we know. What do you think about that?
I think that somebody needs to be released sooner because it's so unfair to these kids.
Yeah, I think so too. And honestly, from the show, from the outside looking in to Chrisley Knows Best, the mom was just kind of there to be the mom.
Yeah.
It was Todd Chrisley doing all the business,
and
which is how
signing the paperwork
goes. Because it was the same thing with, I don't really watch Housewives, but Teresa Giudice, the same thing happened to her. Her husband's the one that did all the
crimes.
Yeah, all the sketchy stuff, but she got well, right. But still, she got caught in the crossfire too and had to serve time.
But they only had to go a year.
Yeah.
And they're putting them at like
7 years and 15 plus
it's like something crazy.
Yeah. So I don't know. It's very interesting.
But they got that little girl Chloe, and and Savannah now is taking care of all of the younger ones, and she's like
so young herself.
She's not even 30, I don't think.
Yeah. So
she's not old like us.
Imagine mourning. She's not an old girl. But imagine mourning the loss of your parents, but also then having to raise kids like that.
Yeah. So
it's gonna be me.
Just craziness.
We'll see. I do agree. Maybe her name is escaping me, but Mrs. Chrisley, let's call her that.
Julie,
thank you. She should get out if she's found innocent, and then if Todd is still found guilty for the crimes, then he needs to serve a sentence. But give him the chapel job.
Yeah. Come on.
Also, I'm I don't know, hot take. Maybe if you're doing some sketchy stuff, you shouldn't get your reality show.
Knock it off.
Because literally all these people have reality shows, and then all this stuff comes out, and I'm like,
don't
go on TV if you're doing
if you got a pass. Okay?
Yes.
All right. Well, guys, it's been nice. I'll be no.
Well,
tax evasion.
Oh my!
I'm not incriminating myself. I'm just kidding. I just have a big heart.
But really though, if you ain't paying your bills, don't go on
Yeah,
TV.
exactly.
Because they're gonna come for you.
Yeah. All right, you guys. Well, coming up later, Bree and Maddie will go head to head with a teleprompter challenge, and you do not want to miss it. Unscripted. It'll be right back.
Peter Piper.